Hey guys, here's a question. How many transactions would you guess in the marketplace are cash transactions? The answer is 23% of all transactions in the real estate industry today are cash transactions. Now, why is that important? It's important because when we're talking to buyers and sellers, we need to be able to talk about the impact cash buyers have in the marketplace. So for instance, when I'm sitting with the seller, sometimes sellers will say, well, Jim, I only want to sell to a cash buyer. And I'll say, hey, I get it. I would prefer that too when I'm a seller. Cash buyers, you don't have an appraisal requirement. And a lot of times you can close faster and it's a little easier. I get it. No lender involved. But here's the reality of those numbers. Today, latest study shows that 23% of buyers are cash buyers. So that means 77% are not. It's only about 1 out of 4 buyers are cash buyers. So if we only want to sell to a cash buyer, we're eliminating 3/4 of the buyers in the marketplace. And I wouldn't recommend that because that's going to, when you have less of a buyer pool, a lot of times you get less money for the house. I'd recommend we market the home to everybody and see who comes in with the highest bid. That's my opinion. So how do you feel about that? Let them have a conversation about it. Second, on the buy side, I will say, hey, when we're out here in the marketplace, it's still a low supply, high demand market. And when we find a home that really fits your needs, we might find that we're competing in a multiple offer situation. Now, I need to tell you that about 23% of buyers in the marketplace are cash buyers. So a lot of times buyers will say, well, it's impossible to compete with a cash buyer. It's not true, actually. We can actually compete with a cash buyer based on the terms of our offer, because to the seller, when they close and get their check, it's all cash to them anyway, right? Because they're getting cash at closing. Whether it's financed or actual cash may not matter as much as you think, as long as we are super competitive in what we're offering itself. So that's where I want to coach you, give you some strategy about how we can write the best possible offers so we can beat those cash offers if we're competing with them in the market. So those are a couple of conversations we could have when we are out there in the marketplace that will help position you as an expert and help your clients get the best deals possible. Have a great day, guys. Good selling. Go shake that money tree.